Okay, hi. This is my introduction for today on my new booktube channel. I've posted some shorts already, but I thought I might actually start with like a real video. Yay! I'm nervous. I don't usually post my face. But today I am. Also, the t-shirt, I do not. I'm gonna, like, have to admit this, I don't know who this is. I just sleep in it. And I was very tired when I woke up, so I just put this on. Now, there's a gap on my bookcase here. That's for a later video. I took them out, they are in front of me. But I will do a bookcase tour in a different video. I have 3 different bookcases. This one, and the one back there. I usually read lots of fantasy. Like, fantasy is probably my favourite genre. When I was a kid, I read, like, Percy Jackson. I tried to read Harry Potter. Young Newton, no. That was a no. I also tried... what was it? One of Enid Blyton's books, I think. The Magic Trees. But yeah. So I'm recording some videos today because I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to be in Italy over the next few days. So I need to record them now. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to post anything. So I don't really know what to include in the introduction. I like Throne of Glass. That's probably one of my favourite series, along with Powerless. It's got its own little display. I cannot wait for Fearful to come out. But yeah, I really like Powerless and I like Grishaverse. That's the one that I just finished reading. Grishaverse is probably one of my favourite series right now. It's really good. I already post on TikTok a lot of book content. Nothing with my face on it though, so I'm like really nervous to start this. So yeah, I'm 16 from the UK. If you can't tell by my accent already. I've just left year 11. I've just finished school, and I'm going to be taking history, English language and psychology A-levels next year, and I'm really excited. I genuinely can't wait. I read quite a bit of romance, but I've slowed down on romance for a bit because I'm really into fantasy right now. My next read is this book, which I'm really excited... oh, sticker. I'm going to peel this off. I'm really excited to read it because I've just literally read 2 really heavy, sad fantasy series, the Powerless trilogy and then Grishaverse. So this is kind of like a break, like a light, happy, probably not happy actually, a light little book that's not part of a series, so I've not got any commitments. So some weird like bookish things I do. I literally cannot start a series until I have the entire books. Like down here, I know you probably can't see it, but I've got all of the Boys of Tommen series. Haven't started one. Book 1's on my TBR, but I wasn't going to start it until I had all the books. And I just got the last 2 the other day. Apologies, that was my dad shouting at me from the garden. My window's wide open. Book sticker off. There's still a bit of residue, but it's fine. So I can't read a series until I've bought all of the books. As you can see, look, I've got them all now. It's on my TBR. It's literally in my basket here. Speaking of, this is my TBR basket. I've got Binding 13, A Court of Thorns and Roses, one of the Twisted Tales, the Rapunzel Twisted Tales, because that's like, Rapunzel is my favourite Disney movie, like Tangled. I've got Atlas 6, because I remember when I was on Book Talk in like 2023, I heard so much about this, so my aunt got it for me, and then I went into a slump for the entirety of year 11. I'm finally starting reading again. And I've got Twin Crowns, and just look how gorgeous the cover is. Like, I also have this book. I'm not mentally prepared for this. I can't read this yet. I've literally just read 2 series that made me absolutely ugly cry. I'm not ready for this. So, where was I? So I can't read an entire series. I can't read the first book in a series until I have all of them. I also have all the Flawless, the Chestnut Springs, and Cruel Prince series, because it's just I have literally the entirety of Shadow and Bone, not Shadow and Bone, Shadowhunters. Like, I have literally books 1 to 6 of like City and Bone, and then I have all the Clockwork Prince, and then the Dark Artificers. I have all of his Dark Material series, which I need to read. I tried reading the first book like 3 times. Each time I was just not feeling it, like at the start of a reading slump. So not great. I have this series, also by Cassandra Clare and Holly Black, so Cool Prince and Shadowhunters. I don't have the last book. I don't have the last book. The last book is called The Golden Something. I want to say it's like Compass or something, but that's literally the name of the... It's dark material, so I don't think that is. That's probably why it's in my mind. I've read these two, but I'm scared to read the next two because I think this one ends on a cliffhanger, and I'm not like prepared to read a book when I can't get the next one yet. So one day, that's like on my need to buy immediately kind of books. So another bookish thing I do is I physically cannot DNF a book unless it's literally like I have not read a chapter in like a few months. I won't DNF it. Especially if it's a popular BookTok book, because I want to be able to share my opinion on it, and I believe that unless you've read the book to the end, don't share your opinion on it, because you don't know what happens at the end. You don't know if it gets better or good. So I like try to make sure that I read the entire book before I give my opinion on it. I also really love Goodreads. I cannot read a book without like marking it on Goodreads as currently reading, rating it, and my dad's outside again. And like I just love Goodreads. Honestly, I will drop the Goodreads in the, I want to say caption because I'm a very TikTok person, but whatever. So some books that I actually like. I like some romance. I enjoyed the Twisted series, Twisted Love, Twisted Games. Wasn't a big fan of Twisted Hate, probably my least favourite in the series. Twisted Lies was a difficult read too, but it wasn't the worst. I haven't read the entire King of Sin series. It's not all out yet, and I only have the first 3, and again, I'm a bit like 50-50 about reading it when it's not fully out yet. But with romance books it's kind of different, because especially with series like Kings of Sin and the Twisted series, they're standalone but in a series, so you can read them and the likelihood that it'll be a cliffhanger is very slim, because the next book's about 2 other couples, so it's kind of like you get a story for one couple and then that's it, that's done. Like, yeah. But I don't want to read it until I have all the books that are out, and then all the books that come out are out. So I can't wait for that. Also, I'm scared to read The Cool Prince because so many of the people that I've interacted with, there's either I love The Cool Prince or I hate The Cool Prince. Like, that's what I've seen all over like social media, and I'm just like I don't want to like hate the series because I read the first book ages ago, so I'm gonna have to reread it. And it was okay. It wasn't the best. I was like, what's the hype around Carden? He's a bit like, eh. Maybe when I reread it, I'll understand. I keep buying like random books that I don't know if anybody's ever like heard of these books, but I keep buying these. Well, technically this is my nan's. She died. Let's not get into that. But I really want to read this, but at the same time I'm trying to read more popular books so I can make more content on it. Because when I get my like followers and views up, then I can start posting about smaller artists. I mean authors, like these kind of authors. Another book thing that I do, I hate tabbing. Really, I don't get the need to making your books all look like this organised. I feel like it looks a bit. I don't like tabbing. If you do tabbing, that's fine, but I don't like it personally because it's a bit. Like, I prefer to keep my books. Like, where's a book that I've read? Icebreaker. No tabs. I think I highlight occasionally. Like I highlighted in Reckless, Powerful, Fearless. I haven't highlighted my Powerless yet because I gave my Powerless away to my friend and like for her birthday as a gift, and then I started to love the series again, so I got it off Vinted, so I need to start highlighting. I also don't like tabbing because it's a pain to do. Like, I would rather just sit and enjoy the book. No hate to people that do tab, of course, because like if you do that, that's everybody reads different, everybody likes books in a different way. I just personally don't do it because I think it looks really cute sometimes, like especially when you like with Shadow and Bone. If I was tabbing it, I do light blue, dark blue, yellowy gold if there's a gold tab. If I had a gold tab, probably silver. I think that'd look really cute in the pages. But I don't like tabbing. I don't even know where to get tabs from, and it just kind of takes the joy out of reading. I did highlight. I can't get it out. Damn it. I did highlight this book like religiously when I was a kid. My highlights were not great. I had cute/important, funny/happy, relatable, and sad. I highlighted something about a guy drinking wine and I highlighted it as sad. I was like about 10 to 12 when I highlighted those, so just ignore that. Damn it, can't get it back in. I'm currently on a book buying ban too, because the other day, after my leavers day for year 11, I kind of went out and I bought 8 books, 5 in person. I bought, do I have it with me? Actually, I think it's on my bookshelf over there. I bought 4 out of 6 books in the Vampire Academy series. Releasing 6. Is it Releasing 6? No. Redeeming 6. But I couldn't find Saving 6. Really, every time I've gone into a shop to look for one of the Boys of Torment series, they've had the book before it and the book after it, and never those, except for when I went into the one in Norwich and they had Taming 7 and Releasing 10. That I was happy. Yeah, that I was happy for. But I had to get Keeping 13 off like eBay or something because I couldn't find it anywhere. Couldn't find it in Waterstones, The Works, any like little bookshop I went into, nothing. I was like, you know what is going on? So I didn't. But I keep, like, obviously I'm on a book buying ban. I have over 200? Yeah, I have over 200 books for sure. I did a video that I don't think I've posted yet on my TikTok, because I record a lot of my videos before I post them, because it's kind of like am I ever going to get round to doing it? If not, just record it now if I have the time. And I did one where I took a picture of every single one of the books that I owned, and then I shortened them all on CapCut. I don't know why I did that. I shortened them all on CapCut. I had 199 images, and I'd forgotten to take a picture of 2 of the books because they were just too big for me to carry. It was The Dark Artificers. That's a problem. And then I've bought more since then. I think I have about 205 now, maybe, if not more. Some of these I have read though. Like, this isn't like, oh, I have 205 books I haven't read. No, I have 205 books, including the ones I've read. Like, I know you're probably thinking, where's ACOTAR? TBR basket, I'm doing a reread. I'm doing a reread of the entire series of ACOTAR, an entire series of Throne of Glass, and then I'm going to read, where is it? Because this is a dedication, and I think I saw somewhere that Throne of Glass and ACOTAR characters are in the 3rd one. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but I think, but I'm not sure. So, you know. I'm also really scared to read 4th Wing. 4th Wing is way out of sight, like you cannot see this. It is on the bottom of my shelf, underneath this stack here, the King of Sin series and the Twisted Love. Not all of the books in the series have come out yet, and that, I don't want that. I don't want to read that. I don't need that energy. I'm scared to read it as well, because it's really hyped up on TikTok. Sorry for that noise. Please ignore that. It's just a noise that I make sometimes. And if it's overhyped and I read it and I'm really disappointed in it, I'm going to be like, I need opinions of my friends and family who have read it. I believe one of my close friends is currently reading 4th Wing and she's really enjoying it, but I'm going to wait till she finishes it to get a full opinion. And my aunt is planning on starting it, but then I don't think she is going to anymore. I think she's going to read Powerless, because I've been oh no, she has been reading the Powerless trilogy, and I've told her to read Fearless because she's only read up to Reckless, and I'm like, Fearless is going to like emotionally destroy you. Read it. What other bookish thing do I do? I think I made a video about it, but I haven't posted it to TikTok yet. I break the spines. I love the broken spines. I love a good broken spine. Like, you cannot tell me this book does not look good. What would you buy, unless you like have a really picky thing about broken spines? If you saw a book that had a bunch of like cracks on the spine in a bookstore, like it looked well loved and well read, would you pick that one up? Would you think that's a good book? Because that's my like logic behind it. Obviously other people have different logic, like they want it to look nice or they just don't like the feel of a cracked spine. For me, if I am going into like a second-hand bookstore and I see a book and it's got like 4 cracks in the spine and it looks really well read, I'm more likely to pick up that one and have a look at it and read the back and see if it's good, because it kind of shows that more people have read it than one that has a completely straight, like, no cracked spine. But that's just my logic behind it. What else do I do? I don't know. I don't even know what else to say to this, but yeah. I want to post more frequently on YouTube and TikTok, and I'm also going to post on Instagram. So that's kind of like becoming my summer thing. I just don't know what to post. So if you have any suggestions, like, let me know. I am going to Italy on Tuesday, which means I'm pulling an all-nighter tonight. So I might do like a 12-hour readathon, like record little clips, and I might even set up a timer on my laptop. I'm not recording on my laptop, by the way. I'm on my phone that's leaning against my laptop because I don't have a tripod yet. If I start enjoying posting on YouTube, I'm gonna get a tripod because I really want one. I'm currently saving up, literally every time I get money, I'm saving a little bit to go towards the Fearful, because I need it, and I need it in hardback because where is it? My Powerless series. It goes in order. Fearless is in hardback. So when Fearful comes out in hardback in the UK, I'm buying it so I can put it underneath and it'll still look nice and in order, and yeah. I don't know what else. I like some mystery books, I just haven't read enough and I haven't had enough recommended to me. The ones I have read are Holly Jackson, forgot her name. I always get her and Holly Black confused. Holly Jackson, like, I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and 5 Survive. I really like 5 Survive. It's like one of my, like, if anybody asks, what's a good, like, young adult mystery book? 5 Survive, Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Those are my two go-tos. I need to read The Reappearance of Rachel Price, but I don't have it, and I don't want to get it out of the library because I like having my Holly Jackson collection. In fact, actually, I gave away my A Good Girl's Guide to Murder books to a friend who really likes mystery books. She wanted to become a detective at the time, so I was like, you know what? Here, have these books about a young girl who solves murders. I just haven't read a lot of mystery. I do have a lot. Like, I have these, which I think might be mystery. But again, there are more books in this series. A Mischief of Rats. I like the way these books are, like, the titles. Like, A Cast of Falcons. Like, I think that's really creative. I don't know if it's just me, but having the names. But look how small the writing is. I can't do that. I'm not mentally prepared for that. Again, another thing that I, like, struggle with is small writing. Because I obviously have glasses, but with my eyes, they always seem to change while I've got the same prescription. So my prescription sometimes doesn't actually properly apply to me. So when I'm reading a book and it's got really small writing and I'm squinting like I'm ruining my eyes, and it's really horrible. And I don't know if it's just me, but that's like, because sometimes I'll be like, I can't read something here, like over there, like just above the camera, even when I've got my glasses on. So reading small writing is really, I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna, like, this is the end of the video. I don't know how to end videos on YouTube yet.